guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, I sounded a bit deep and manly then. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Tracy. If you are new, I've got a squeaky seat groaning under my weight. What am I on about? My name's Tracy. If you're new, if you're an existing subscriber, then thank you for coming back to me. It's Empties time, another month's gone. Don't ask me how. I've got quite a varied bag here. I might try and put it on my lap. We'll see how we go, and if it becomes rustly and annoying, then we'll rethink. Let's get going. First thing out is this Lenore Frosted Eucalyptus, loved by Mrs. Hinch apparently, loved by Tracy. Oh, it's so nice. So I've got the Lenore fabric softener, and then I've also got the Bold 2-in-1. I think they're 2-in-1, so they're detergent and softener, but I still put a little bit of softener in as well, in this scent. And also I've got the beads, whatever they're called, the, you know, that you chuck in the drum. Loving this scent. I must admit, I am now, well, today is the 1st of April, so I'm just filming this a couple of days before it goes up, but I am thinking, getting ready for some spring scents. So, but it is lovely. It's still in the shops, £2.50 in Tesco's for 1.5 litres. If you've not tried it, get it. It's lush. I used up some Tesco's baby wipes. Use those for all different kind of things. I also always keep a pack in the loo for hygiene purposes and things. So yeah, I tend to buy those every month. These are fine. They're cheaper than like Huggies or Pampers ones. They're not too wet. I don't like them when they're drippy, and I would recommend those. I used up a Tesco's Pure and Kind, writing's got too small, can't read that bit, biodegradable face wipes. I use one of these. What I tend to do is, I've got quite oily skin, or I used to have oily skin, but still my T-zone's a bit oily, so I kind of wipe that in the morning, and then disgustingly I put it back in the packet, and then when I take my makeup off at night and I've got a little bit of mascara, I use it again and then I throw it away. That's like, you know, one of those what are they called, secret single behaviour things that you hide from other people. That's one of mine out there on the internet, and I wonder why I'm single. Right, I have used up a CCS foot cream. I've got dry crunchy feet, and my friend who's a foot healthcare professional, she does feet, and she says this is the best stuff. You can get it in Boots. I get mine on Amazon. I've even got mine on you know, why can I never say subscribe when I say to people subscribe to my channel? I struggle. You can get it on subscription at Amazon. I'm just thinking now, I've got myself a cheeky little Coke with lemon. I am going off on a tangent. I've got Lidl's near where I work, and if you go in there in the morning, they've got like boxes that about it's like an apple crate, I suppose, of fruit and veg. It's stuff that's kind of needs using up, but it's £1.50, and you get loads of like bags of carrots, 2 lettuces, a cucumber, 3 lemons, an avocado, a melon, potato. They're all varied, but they're such good value. But what I've done is I get the lemon and I chop it up and I put it on a baking sheet, and I've got like a real flat tray in my freezer, so I chop them up and cut them in half, although I've got a whole one there, but that was the end bit, and freeze them, and then you can get them out the freezer and plonk them in your drink. It makes it lemony, and also where it's frozen, it makes the drink nice and cool. Where I was going that is that I was really thirsty and got myself a Pepsi, but now I'm thinking, oh, it's going to make me burp or hiccup. I'm in one of those moods today. Right, where did I get to? I've been using deodorant. I like this one. There's my glasses. I think it's got those. Oh no, it hasn't. I was just thinking another word that I can never say is pomegranate. That always comes out wrong as well. This one is passion fruit and lemongrass scent. It's really nice. I tend now to exclusively use Dove deodorants. I get on really well with them and I like it. I finished up a Kindness and Pears Body Shop body butter. All used up. This was a nice scent. I think it was a Christmas scent. Maybe it wasn't, but my friend Donna gave me a few bits from the Body Shop for part of my Christmas present, so I associate it with Christmas. It was a nice scent and I would buy it again, but I have gone on that. Do you remember when I had that? I don't even know if it's in here. I had my favourite, I've used it for 20 years, body butter is the Body Shop Mango body butter. And the last one I had is in these new tins with the kind of see-through green. And mine smelled funky. It just wasn't nice. So it can't be old because it was in the new tin. I don't know, it's really put me off. And they're so freaking expensive now. They really are. So I've been looking for an alternative. I've got another one of the Tesco's face wipes in there. Ooh, that's a bit sticky. I used up a fruity coconut and white peach shower gel. These are the ones, do you remember I bought 1 million of them from Superdrug, or maybe 20. They smell nice, but their consistency is so runny that you overdose on your wash puff or whatever you use. They're all right, but I wouldn't spend my money on them again. I used up a Blue Lou foam aroma in rose and apple blossom. I use this all the time. This is my favourite and I don't know why I can't remember what it's called. I use this with, let's see if I've got one in here. Oh, I bet we haven't. Oh yes we have. This is my Lavatory Dream Team. The blue flowers, like toilet duck gel, rim gel, and they smell divine together. It's a pleasure going into the loo. So yeah, I finished up one of these as well. These aren't the easiest to find, and I tend now to buy them both on Amazon. I look in Tesco's and things and they don't have them. Oh, where's the other one of that? Right, I haven't finished these up. These are Catrice Cosmetics True Skin foundations. I don't like them. I put what I wore. Shh! Naughty Richard, that's my friend. I wore one. Have I opened them? Oh, I don't know. I've tried one twice. I don't like it. It's separated on my skin. I haven't got it on today. I just didn't like it. But my friend Joyce works in an old people's home, and last year she had one of my Christmas trees. This time I went to give them away on Free Cycle, and she popped up and said, can she have them for her old people? They like a pamper day. So I'm also going to have a little look and see what else I've got. But they're having 2 new Catrice foundations. Bless them. Finished up another Dove deodorant. This one is in the pear and aloe. This one's gorgeous as well. Well done, Dove. You really, really do nice deodorants. I finished up some of this Pro Kaolin. It is a probiotic. You wind, well, I've used it also. You wind this down a certain amount of times for a dose, depending on what size dog you've got. You know, mine are all under, you know, well, Bertie's quite big, but they're all definitely under 7 kilos. Some of them are much smaller. And then you squirt it in It's a horrible, there it is. It's a horrible looking kind of brown. It's quite greasy, but it kind of does something to the tummy. You use this if they've got upset tummies. I've got 4 dogs, 5 here at the moment. And my dogs are rarely ill. As you know, I've said before that I feed them raw and I don't chemically treat them. So I give them herbal, flea and tick medicine. They're fed on a raw diet. They don't get any processed food, any, dog biscuits, nothing like that. And if they are not very well, I do try and kind of do it in a non-medical way. This is complimentary and it works really well. Again, I have had something, I think it's called ProBind, and that's from the vet, and they know how to charge if anyone goes to the vet. I mean, I don't go to the vet. I've got 4 dogs. My littlest ones will be turning 5 in May, and my biggest ones will be turning 6 in June, and they've never been to the vet. They went to the vet, they had 2 sets of puppy injections. I don't give them boosters. You don't need to give them boosters. You can't boost immunity. You are either immune or you're not. So they don't have annual boosters. They don't have that flea stuff that you put on the back of the neck. That's really not good for cats and dogs. There's natural ways. Pumpkin seeds ground down, they're a natural dewormer. So much better stuff you can do for your dogs. Mine don't go to the vet. I'm quite evangelical about it. I don't mind having a Big Mac, but my dogs eat well. I finished a Fabulosa, hurrah! And I actually like the scent of this one. I'm not too sure about how well they clean. I don't think they're very cleany at all. This kills 99.9% of bacteria and viruses. It's in the scent Pixie Dust. It's concentrated Fabulosa disinfectant, ready to use formula, cleans and shines. I don't think it cleans that well. I mean, if you had a tea stain, this doesn't really get it off, you know, so it doesn't have great cleaning properties. Eliminates odours, long-lasting freshness, 500 ml. There is no spicy rum in that Diet Coke, I promise you. Not today. Not after last week when I went out. Oh, I'm thinking when you saw it. 2 weeks ago when you saw it, when I went out. I went out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I told my son that, I asked my son if he could pick me up around 7, but I'll ring him. 11:30. I rang him up and made him come and get me. He was in bed and oh my goodness, I didn't feel well again. This was Saturday night until Wednesday. So yeah, I'm on that never drinking again thing. It was all right. I used it all up. I feel proud of myself. Took me 2 goes. I used something else. Oh, I used that Winter Spice, Winter Warmth. You know, the wintry Christmas one. But I have finished this up. I probably is another word that I always struggle to say. I probably wouldn't repurchase it, although I like the smell, just because I don't think they clean that well, although they are cheap. But it was all right. It was a bit of a ramble, wasn't it? Let me have another drink. Cheers. Right. My orchids are still in full bloom. So I bought them some new orchid food. This is what it looks like. It drips out, I don't think there's anything to drip, but it drips out tiny drips. This will stay in there for, 6 weeks. You just like shove it in like that into the, that kind of rubble substrate that they have. They don't have soil. And I've bought these before. I buy them from Amazon as usual, and I really recommend them. You can see the results for yourself. I might zoom in later on them just to show you again. I know you've seen them, but I love them so much. I'm so proud of them. So I used up a 4-pack of that. I had to buy 2 packs because I got a lot of orchids. They're not all in bloom though. I finished up this mouthwash. I've had it for ages and it's been in the bathroom window and it's all faded. I can't remember where I got it from. I expect I got it from Tesco's or somewhere like that. It was nice and mild. I don't like them when they're too kind of medicinal tasting. This was like a mild mint. Let's see what it says. Oh, cool mint. And it is really nice. And if I saw it again, I would buy it. Another baby wipes. Don't need to talk about that again. I finished up a Tesco's laundry gel. This one is in orange blossom and pomegranate. I don't know why when I just say it in a sentence I can't get that out. I think this is £2.85. Oh, it's bright orange. It's £2.85, I think. I get it from Tesco's. It's 720ml. Makes your washing smell really, really nice, and it does get things clean. This is a multiple repurchase, and I got one in my shopping yesterday. I finished up a candle. Where's this? This one is from Aldi. Does smell nice. It wasn't too rosy. I'm not the biggest fan of rose scents, but this wasn't too bad. And, you know, you won't be able to purchase it again, but it was nice. I think this is my all-time favourite shower gel. It is Imperial Leather, Revitalising, Sea Samphire and Water Mint, rich and creamy, leaves you feeling refreshed. Infusions shower gel. Oh, it's just gorgeous. This is the one that's quite a manly. When I finish it, I always, and talk to you about it, I always have a quick look and make sure there's nowhere glaringly on it that says for men. It smells like men's aftershave. I got mine from Superdrug. It's not expensive, and it's it is my favourite shower gel. Another one of those, and another one of those. I just have and a bit of cardboard. I just have I keep this bag behind my kitchen door, and I just, when I finish something, I just chuck it in there, and I can't remember what I've put in. Here it is. I didn't use 2 of these in a month. I think I started this one, and then my friend gave me that other one, the pear one, for Christmas. So I stopped using this and used the Christmassy scent, and then I went back to this. Just doesn't, I have used it all up. They're expensive. I'm not chucking that away. I would be interested in getting another one just to see if they have altered the scent. It just used to smell like a cocktail. It was tropical and heavenly, and the moisturising properties of it were unreal. This smells rank. What have you done, Buttershop? Oh, I used up a blue toilet system block. As I would say, I used one up, and the spare one, I put in a Chinese takeaway tub to keep it sealed. I don't think they've got any scents, but Blue's such a good brand. I would buy it again. And then for the downstairs bathroom, I used the blue flowers one. Oh, flowers and apple, this one is. As you can tell, I'm all about the blue in the loo. I love them. I used up a dry shampoo. This is from Lidl. I've had these before. I find them just as good as the Batiste ones. I think this is about £1 and they're about £2.85. It's not the biggest of tins, but it does the job. I have had them before, and I will repurchase them in the future. What else have we got? On my evangelical rantings about dog health, I used up a Billy No Mates. This is a flea and tick repellent. It's a brown liquid. I decant it into a jam jar so I can screw the lid, because I use a pipette to, because I've got small dogs, how much you give them depends on the size of your dog. If you've got a Rottweiler, you can like give it a teaspoon, but my ones literally have 6 drops of a pipette. Pipettes I buy in Amazon. This I get from Amazon. I've got it on my subscribe and save thing. It's a herbal remedy, and it's brilliant. Natural remedy to mix effectively, repels fleas, ticks and mites. It's brilliant. My dogs have never had, I'm scratching. Like, don't we now talk about it? It makes me cringe. My dogs have never ever had anything like that. Word. Oh yeah, I was going to say when I was going on about the probiotic, my little buddy bear, oh, I don't know where he is, he's probably asleep on my bed. He's got an upset tummy at the moment. Not really to do with his food, I don't think. The trouble is, we have foxes in our garden and they sometimes bring things in, and, you know, I think that's where he picked it up, or it could have even been airborne. I don't know. I don't know where he picked it up, but the probiotic, I do two twists for him because he's only a little tiny boy. And he has that in his meal twice a day. I don't have to. I never ever like do the plain diet, like a chicken and rice diet. For one, rice is not good for dogs. It can give them upset tummies. I know vets always say chicken and rice or white fish and rice, but the rice, they don't need it. Dogs do not need carbohydrates in their diet at all. I don't know why they recommend it. I really don't. It's pointless. But so I keep my dogs on the same diet that they always have if they happen to have an upset tummy, which, you know, it does happen sometimes. And usually once they get one, it will go on for about a week. But a little bit of that in their food twice a day, and that does them the world of good. Sometimes if their tummies are really bad, like on the early day of it, I will, I want to say scramble an egg, but for me, excuse me, scrambled egg has got milk in. I don't put milk in. I just, you know, mix up an egg and I microwave it. My dogs eat raw egg. They just, I could just crack an egg in a bowl and they'd eat it. But when they have got a bad tummy, I just do it in the microwave for a minute, and then I put some of that in it. I haven't got the other bit, but I finished up one of these Febreze bathroom scent ones. It's the one where you push the doodah on the back and it scents the bathroom. If you've got a little small bathroom, because in my loo downstairs, I've got a door, and you go in and straight in front of you in another room is a toilet on its own, and then if you come out of there and head right, there's the shower, and then if you go through another door, there's a sink and a bath. So each of these little rooms are quite small, so this really scents the room. I love these. Sniffing it, I think this is the pine Christmassy one. I can't remember what it's called because I haven't got the box. It's nice. They're all nice. Not as nice as the white jasmine one. Last few bits now. I finished up a CeraVe reparative hand cream. It was good. Not for resale. I think I've had it for an eon, and my friend Hayley, when she used to work at Boots, gave it to me. I finished up a Sensodyne. I have sensitive teeth. And also an inability, oh my God, an inability to speak. What is wrong with me? Maybe I need a drink. I never buy anything other than Sensodyne. I have sensitive teeth. It works a treat for me, and I'm too frightened to use anything else. I finished up a Clinique concealer. That's the word I'm looking for. Now, the reason I kept the box was because from the first time that I used it, it is really used up. There's next to nothing in here now. I'm not going to put it on me because I haven't got anything to wipe it with, but it's used up. This one really suits my skin. This is in CN52 Neutral. Of course, Hayley gave this to me when she worked on the Clinique counter, and I kept the box because you know, sometimes when you have stuff and you rub off what it says, and I was frightened that I wouldn't be able to get the right one again, as she doesn't work there to do it for me. So I kept the box, and it is absolutely dead. but it is brilliant. It's not cheap, but it's really, really good. I really like it. And I finished up my foundation. This is a titchy tiny thing. This lasted me. I have used other stuff in between, but then I went back to this. This has lasted me forever. It is such good value. I thought I would be through it in a month, but I haven't. It's this is one of the ones where all this bit here is rubbed off. It's a Clinique Redness Solutions makeup SPF 15 with probiotic technology, and it's supposed to I'm trying to see, oh, I got shade 4 Calming Neutral. It's supposed to take down the redness in your face. As you know, I have menopausal rosacea. I don't put any, oh, look at that. That looks like a fabulous highlight. It's not, it's just the sun on me. I don't use any blusher because I don't like to add colour to my face. I feel like it's too coloured anyway. And this foundation's really good, and I have repurchased another one. I can't talk today. Although it doesn't look like I have, I used up this little Clinique. It is Dramatically Different Moisturising Lotion. I don't know, I think that it might just be called Dramatically Different. It says for very dry to dry combination skin, clinically formulated, allergy tested, 100% fragrance free. It was nice, but because I have the menopause, my skin got very, very dry. Now that I've got the HRT, it's not as dry, but this wasn't enough for me. It could well be perfect for you, but because my skin was so dry and almost to the point of being flaky, I needed something a little bit more than this. It was fine though, because I would use this, I put this on and then put my foundation on top, and then at night I would use the Moisture Surge, which really hydrated. So it's absolutely fine. I prefer the Moisture Surge to this one, but that one's still good. And last of all, I finished up a GHD heat protector spray. Is that what it's called? Bodyguard Heat Protect Spray Thermo Protector. I got mine from, I think I got it from the GHD site. Sometimes they tend to sell out of this, so I picked one up. Really like using this. I've straightened my hair today. I've not done the best job of it. I also use it if I curl my hair. Really good. Would recommend it, would repurchase it, and have. And that is everything that I have used up in the March, oh my God, in the month of March. Please forgive me. I will do better in April, I promise you. Thanks for watching. Give me a cheeky thumbs up if you managed to get to the end of me stuttering my way through this. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I will see you on Saturday in my What I Wore This Week. Take care, my loves.